Anyway,
Yep.
who cares?
All right.
Here we go. It is time to race.
They're lined up on the grid. The marshal's getting the fuck out of the way. The red lights are about to come on. There they are.
Every time it makes me feel like we're crashing.
And we're racing, boys. Good start from Jesus. He's on the inside from Smokey. Sharp's going for an inside line. Both of the Yamahas are up front already. Oh, Coco comes in hot. He says, "Fuck you, smoke tits."
That and tag swag down. That's not ideal.
Is that 3?
That's 2.
Okay. Well, guess we don't red flag.
No.
It's 3.
No, it is 3.
God, Coco, overly ambitious. Ambition outweighed the talent there, unfortunately, for Smoke Tits.
Crawl it back.
And Sharp goes super deep. That's great.
Wow, are you rooting for a Yamaha rider?
I'm trying to help you out, Nick.
Oh, that's what I appreciate about yous.
Yeah, you're welcome, bud. Man, and Jesus is taking advantage of this. He's already a second out in front of Hitstick. And he's going to start pulling away. Oh, we got Swaggin goes down. And he's going to be at the back of the grid. That is brutal. I think he just clipped the outside curb there and launched that bike into orbit.
Not ideal.
Does Chicago have a space program? I think that's where he's from.
If there's a French space program, there can be a Chicago space program.
That's right.
It might...
because
It's launched via unlicensed firearms, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
I'm sorry, that was such a slow burn for the French. If they can have a space program, so can Chicago. Brilliant.
You know,
man, I don't think you even realized you did it, Nick.
No, I did. Okay, here's what we're going to do here. Population of Chicago. Population of Chicago is 2.7 million, roughly. France might be a lot more than this.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more than that. Paris
Yeah, it is.
might be around there. While we've been looking up stats, Smoke Tits has moved back up into 4th place. He just got by Hot Dog around the final corner. And Hot Dog is now fighting to hang on, although he's getting dropped a little bit by Smokey. We'll see if... Smokey can make a clean pass here on Coco, although Coco was not trying to make a clean pass on him.
Check that Yamaha. That Yamaha in 3rd. Go Coco.
Yeah, that's going to change. Smoke Tits is on his ass.
You shut your dirty whore mouth.
He is
Smoke
fucking
Tits goon riding,
though. I love it. Thanks, Milestone.
He didn't even move from one corner to the next.
No, he's just fucking hanging off the right side of that bike.
He was getting a cramp, so he had to stay there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm hearing bikes idling in my audio right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Like we talked about before, I don't have the game audio up for me, but if it's goon riding continues.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely having some latency issues. It's great.
Knee in, knee out. Knee in, knee out.
Oh, and he looks for a move up the inside. Keeps it clean, light touch.
Sharp with a crash. No.
Right behind them.
Sharp, you're fired. Just kidding, we love you.
This is the fight right now. Smoke Tits and Coco is the fight. And then Hot Dog's about a second back off of them.
Smoke Tits, if you take Coco out, it will be 3 lashings minimum.
I'm going to veto that.
Okay, well, I'll veto you down to 7 lashings now, so
What?
Eat shit.
I went the opposite direction. He goes for a lunge there. He's a little deep into the final corner, but will he get the drive out of it as he squares it up? And he does. He crosses the line ahead of him.
That's surprising, based on those lines.
Coco's going to hang on, use that draft, and he's leading into turn 1, but he's going to burn that first corner, and Smoke Tits dives up the inside on him.
Oh, that was a creative line.
Yeah, I think it was a cautionary line, right? Seeing that turn 1 with Coco, Smokey's got to be a little careful.
I wonder if Coco is seeing the goon riding. It's got to be distracting.
I don't think so. It's usually not from like in my experience with the game. It doesn't happen much in game with anybody but Nightcrawl. And I'm not taking jabs at him. That's just facts. But race director and like camera modes, you always see more issues than you do in game.
Work on it, Milestone. Pieces of shit. Who said that?
Yeah, thanks, Milestone.
You know who doesn't have a space program? Italy. Because they can't even make a game correctly. Boom. Roasted.
Yeah. Or coding. Nerds.
Wow. Okay. Okay. That's...
Man, Coco's hanging on, though, with Smokey here. That's pretty good. I mean, Smoke Tits is the fastest man on track by far.
This really is becoming the Coco and Smoke Tits broadcast.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. Everybody gets their 15 minutes of fame, you know?
Their 5 laps of fame.
Whatever.
I'm here for it.
Doesn't matter to me.
I'm here for it.
Good times at Ridgemont High or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Meerkat, it's because they keep making the same mistakes or making the game worse. Like, their consistency is just atrocious. Just...
And to be clear, we are talking about from the broadcast side, right? Like the game, I've played the game. The game itself plays pretty well. It is strictly from the broadcast standpoint. There's tons of issues, like blurry fucking corners at Chang and
yeah,
shit
seriously.
Like that.
Again, you have to make the blur happen. Name a company that makes a better bike game. Well, you can't because they've got the market cornered on it. You can't make another GP game.
SPK, they've got Ride. I will say I like the way this game plays, but if we're gonna debate which bike games are better, I mean the sense of speed on the Isle of Man game is phenomenal, which you obviously don't get here. Granted, there's more furniture around that track than there is here, but
furniture is certainly one way to put it.
Yeah. So, well, that's what they call it. I'm regurgitating words.
Oh my god, the good writing.
Down. Yeah, Smoke Tits is closing down Hitstick. And he's closing him down relatively quick.
That's a good helmet.
Smoke Tits?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that Daft Punk theme helmet. Nightcrawl throwing shade at Meerkat, saying he works for Milestone. I don't know, Meerkat. Are you Italian? Do you work for Milestone?
Let me see your hand as you explain something. Are you doing the pasta fingers?
Hey. Yeah, I think from my standpoint, the game is great from a player standpoint. But if you are trying to do what we do, it's just not. It's not. There are things that they can easily fix. I mean, you look right now, you'll see names pop up on the right side because of the voice chat that's not actually happening in game.
No,
and you know that's been there for years, and they still haven't fixed it, and they don't care to, or they don't know how to.
It is a great one, especially considering there's no microphone on the Xbox that this is playing, and it keeps popping up like I'm talking.
Right. So
there's
we have issues with it. Coco's closing down Hitstick now. Sorry to cut back into that, but Coco is closing down Hitstick, so you may still get your Yamaha on the podium, Nick.
Well, we'll see.
Coco does tend to have a little bit better pace than Hitstick. Like throughout the season, he's been a little bit quicker. Both of them have consistency issues. So hopefully he can bring it in. And get that podium for Yamaha team boss, Nicholas.
Come on, boys. I say boys, there's one of you can't do it. Sharp. Coco, you got it. Throw a little shade. And we got Fins up in the chat.
Fins up, baby. Nightcrawl is rooting for his boy Black Jesus. I'm really impressed with Smoke Tits, though. Being able to essentially get taken out at turn 1 and in 5 laps wrangle his way back into second place. And look at that gap. It was 1.8 when he started this lap. I don't think he's going to get there, but he is definitely closing it down.
Coco is pushed. Is he going to lock it down?
He is.
He is going to lock third place down.
Ducati grunt. Did he square that off?
No, he's good. He's
Yeah,
good.
he's got it.
As bikes go tumbling.
We've got Black Jesus, the Black Biaggi himself, the wheelie god, fins up, KTM #1, taking the #1 spot. Coco taking the #2 spot. Oh, I think Smoke Tits.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Smoke Tits in 2, Coco in 3.
Yeah,
Hit stick in 4.
Swagging
Hot dog
with a little dank move across the finish there. Did you catch it?
I did not.
Front wheel. Front wheel. We'll call it the Australian wheelie, just for Nightcrawler.
It's no big.